Hello everyone, welcome to IAS Chakra. This will be the next lecture, next chapter of NCERT class 7, and this is the introduction part of the water system. Okay, and this is introductory part, and this is a brief discussion. This will be the brief discussion of this NCERT chapter because it is a very short term, very short text in this, and we will move to the next chapter while we will finish this. Okay, so distribution of water is what? Distribution of earth's water. So earth's waters can be divided into two types, like saline water and fresh water. Okay, saline and fresh water. Saline water, that means it contains the salt content. Okay, salt content, and salt content can be uh, salt contents unit can be measured through the what? Parts per thousand. Okay, and this is the distribution that ocean lie around 96.5% of ocean water, and more than 96.5% ocean water or saline water, and 3.5 less than 3.5% of fresh water, and in which the fresh water glacier and ice caps is the highest percentage in terms of the fresh water, and after that the ice and this is the groundwater, like 30.1% of groundwater, which is found in underground. Okay, and next is the surface water and other fresh water. This is the lowest. Okay, and in which the surface water and other fresh water, that means snow and ice covered around 73.1%, lakes 20.1%. Okay, and this is the various distribution around. This is the soil. Okay, soil moisture 3.52, like atmospheric fresh water 3.52%, swamps and marshes 2.53%, rivers 0.46%, and biological water 0.22%, and atmospheric water 0.22%. Soil moisture, not soil, this is not atmospheric water, that means the soil moisture, because the soil moisture is found in like near the surface of the earth. Okay, this is the groundwater. This is the various distribution of groundwater. Okay, and next is the major sources of fresh water, like river, ponds, springs, and glaciers. The ocean bodies and the seas contain salty water. Okay, the water of the ocean is salty or saline, as it contains a large number of dissolved salts. Most of the salt is sodium chloride, or the common table salt that you eat. You can uh, remember this, that means sodium chloride we are consuming in terms of various ingredients. Okay, we have eaten various types of food, and various other things we are consuming. Okay, and salinity is what? Salinity is measured, or salinity is what? Salinity is the amount of salt in grams present in 1000 grams of water. The average salinity of the ocean is 35 per thousand, and we can measure the salinity of the water, that means parts per thousand, as earlier I said. Okay, I told you. The Dead Sea in Israel has a salinity of 340 grams per liter of water. It means Dead Sea is the highest saline water in the world, on the planet. Okay, and Lake One is the highest saline lake in the world. Saline water is found in highest salinity in the water is found in the Lake Van, okay, which is located in Iraq. Okay, you should remember this. And tsunami is a Japanese word that means harbor waves. The harbors get destroyed whenever there is a tsunami. Indira Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands got submerged after the tsunami because in December 23, I think it is 23rd December 2004, tsunami came in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and various Nicobarese tribes wiped out or killed by this tsunami. This came in 2004 December 23 24 December 2004. Okay, and tsunami are rare in the Indian Ocean as the seismic activity is less as compared to the Pacific, because Pacific is a ring of fire located in around the Pacific Ocean. So Indian Ocean has generally seen that tsunami comes various in we can say that minute terms. Okay, and next is tides. What are tides? And tides means the ocean water rise and fall twice, or we can say the rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day are called a tide. And high tide is what? High tide when water covers much of the shore by rising to its highest level, and low tides lowest level, we can say simply. Okay, and this is the question for you that you can put your answer in the comment section below. That means, what is the average salinity of the ocean water? 35 per thousand, 40 parts per thousand, and 45 parts per thousand, 30 parts per thousand. It is a very simple question. That means we learn this. This is the 35,000 per thousand, 35 parts per thousand. Okay, so this is the answer. And types of tides, there is a two types of tides. That means high tides and low tides. Okay, and we will also see the spring tides and neap tides. You can see that what is the full moon. During the full moon and new moon days, the sun, moon and earth are in the same line or in transition. Okay, and the tides are highest during that moment, like during Makar Sankranti, earth, okay, sun, moon and equator comes in the parallel or transition, that we can see the various tides come during this time. Okay, and these tides are called spring tides, while the full moon and new moon happen. Okay, and full moon, new moon happen while we can say the midterm of the month, like fortnight. Okay, during the fortnight, these tides are called spring tides. But when the moon is in its first and last quarter, the ocean waters get drawn in diagonally opposite directions by the gravitational pull of sun and moon, resulting in low tides. Okay, and these tides are neap tides. So you should remember this. What is spring tides? During the full moon, while tides are seen as a highest level, that means is spring tides. Okay, but when the moon is in the first and last quarter, like 30th of the month and first of the month. Okay, first and the last quarter of the month. Okay, sorry, when moon is in its first and last quarter, like crescent type moon is being created or seen. Okay, the ocean waters get drawn in diagonally opposite direction by the gravitational pull of the sun and the moon, resulting in low tides. These tides are called neap tides. Okay, and high tides, the water of the earth closer to the moon gets pulled under the influence of the moon's gravitational force and causes high tides. Okay, because and you should remember this very simple way. That means if sun, moon, earth get in the transition direction, okay, because due to the moon and sun's gravity is very high, then earth gravity is also very high, and this is the water can move towards the moon, okay, because these are parallel in the direction. So earth is not like the flat or geoid form, but it is elliptical form. That means it is a water body, okay, attracts water body attract towards the gravity of the moon and the sun, because of these gravity is very highest during that time, okay. And this is the sun, this is the earth, moon, sorry, and this is the earth, this is the perpendicular direction. So this is the low tides because of low gravity of the earth subjected by the moon and the sun's gravity, okay. So this is a simple way you should remember this. And high tides, the water of the ocean earth closer to the moon gets pulled under the influence of the moon's gravitational force and causes high tide. You can see that this is the transition line between sun, earth and the moon, okay. And high tides help in navigation. This is the application of high tides. They raise the water level close to the source. This helps the ships to arrive at the harbor more easily. The high tides are also help in fishing. Much more fish come closer to the shore during the high tide. This enables fishermen to get a plentiful catch. The rise and fall of water due to tides is being used to generate electricity in same place. That uh, you see various locations, okay, like in Tamil Nadu or in the Gujarat ocean water, that high tides are come during this time, okay, fortnight and uh, last month of the year, okay. So you often see this these tides, okay, and these are various applications, you should remember this, okay. And next is the ocean current. We will move to the various and best the concept. That means what is very ocean current, or what are various currents. Ocean currents are streams of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface in definite directions. The ocean currents may be warm or cold, and we can simply say the waves of water move towards or up down to the equator of the earth, like this is the equator. And when temperature of the water get down or gets up, so while the water gets warm, that the water of the ocean move towards the pole over the surface of the ocean, and while the cold water from pole towards the equator will come under the floor of the ocean, okay. And you should remember this is the ocean currents, and move towards the poles as well as the to and fro, okay, move towards the poles as well as towards the equator, okay. And generally the warm ocean currents originate near the equator and move towards the pole, okay. The cold currents carry water from polar or higher latitudes to tropical or lower latitudes. The Labrador current, ocean current, is a cold current, while the Gulf Stream is a warm current. So we will remember these various types of cold as well as warm current, okay. And that means like Agulhas current, Agulhas, and Peruvian current, okay, and Labrador current, okay. These are various types of cold currents, okay. And Atlantic drift, or simply we can say drift current, or the Brazilian current, okay. these are various types. California is also a cold current, okay, and Alaska is also the warm current, okay. So these are some types of warm and cold currents. The ocean current influences the temperature conditions of the sea. Warm currents bring about warm temperatures over the land surface. The areas where the warm and cold currents meet provide the best fishing grounds in the world. Simply, like we can see through one example, like Peruvian current is a cold current, okay, and this is the upwelling direction means water moves from the floor towards the surface of the ocean, okay. This is the upwelling, and these various nutrients comes over the surface of the earth, over the surface of the ocean, and this Peruvian current will meet near the equator, okay, and in the near the equator the warm current flows, and while this warm current and cold current meet with each other, then it will be a best fishing ground, we can say. And next is the seas around Japan and the eastern coast of North America, because eastern coast of North America, like Labrador current, and this is the drift, okay, Atlantic drift current meet each other, and this will be making a best or good fishing grounds, okay. The areas where a warm and cold current meets also experience foggy weather, making it difficult for navigation, because foggy current due to the highest uh, moisture available in the atmosphere, that it means the navigational process will be difficult during the movement of the shipping on the ocean, okay. So this is the water chapter of the NCERT class 7, and this is the mind map. You should refer this, okay. Ocean circulation, water cycle, like what is the current, tides, waves, okay, that you will simply define the through my mind map. You should remember the various quick revision, like current. What is current? Streams of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface, and water tides rise and fall of ocean water twice in a day, okay. And waves rise and fall of water on the surface of the ocean, and these are the current: warm ocean current and cold ocean current. And these are the types of tides, like spring tides and neap tides. And water cycle is what the evaporation, condensation, precipitation, infiltration, surface runoff. This is the water cycle towards on the surface of the earth, or as well as the atmosphere, or the simply we will study these water cycle in very uh, advanced manner, okay. So this is the lecture, today's lecture, and we will move to the next chapter, okay. So continuously we will discussing this, okay. We will be discussing various types of geographical phenomena or atmospheric science through various chapters which are given in the NCERT, okay. So we will meet, then keep good, happy, and save yourself. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.